Panels, we believe that politicians' endorsement by celebrities are dangerously misleading and it will bring much more harm to the people as the voters. But before we get into it, let me explain the status quo. State of the world right now, there's a rising trend where celebrities are endorsing politicians in the goal for this said politician to win the election. The motive of this endorsement is for the benefit of both parties. Celebrities endorsing the politicians are commonly paid by these politicians. If not, these celebrities will get much benefit from the politician if they endorse said politician wins the election, including a position in the cabinet. The point being, this endorsement brings benefit to both sides of the party. The politician, who will get much more voice from the massive following of celebrities, and the celebrities getting much more benefit from this politician. But what about the most vulnerable actors of this motion, the people? Panels, notice that trends like this are happening massively in mainly developing countries where the people has low awareness in the politics field, countries with low education, where the people are voting just because they are captured by the image of this politician and not by the substance or program that this politician will run. Let's talk about politicians in developing countries. They are very corrupt and will do anything just for money or one-upping the others. Most of these politicians are able to get a position in the cabinet not because of their expertise in the politics field, but because of family relations or inside persons in the former government, or even bribe money to get inside this government. And because from the start they're using wrongful methods to even get in the government, they will use wrongful methods and corruptions again in the future. And the voters in developing countries are mainly elders. Elders who has low knowledge, low education, low awareness about the tricks in politics. And not to mention that education in developing countries are not as advanced as the ones in developed countries. They are only they are very low in the education field. They have very low average IQ, and they have very low critical thinking. Not to mention that in developing countries, televisions and media are dominated by celebrities. They are praised, worshipped by the people, and the people trust them and will follow their step because they think that blindly following a successful person will make them successful too, even though this is a very simplistic narrative that does not work in the real life. Even the daily life of a celebrity is being posted and shared in the media. Moreover, the celebrities who are endorsing barely gives any education or awareness for elections. They only give good side of the politician that they endorse. They will only promote it without actually showing information or educations about the current election. This brings the effect where people who has low IQ, knowledge, and only lives for the entertainment media who are praising celebrities and worshipping them, following them in every step, including in the election, and who they pick in the election. So with the combination of one, celebrities who the people worship, manipulating the people to follow to pick who they endorse, and two, the terribly corrupt politician prioritizing the marketable image instead of showing the substance of a program, and three, the voters who are blindly picking who has low education, and in the manipulations of politicians, this will create havoc and bring much more harm to the country. That's why we believe that we should regret celebrities who are endorsing politicians in the goal of raising the people's awareness. Of course, there has been many attempts to prevent this problem, like socializations and school to raise awareness of children, or even certain reminders by the government, but it's proven ineffective because the people in developing countries are worshipping the celebrities. So it doesn't matter if the government says anything, because their favorite celebrities are doing this, and they will trust their favorite celebrities, so they will do this too. Panels, this is an evaluation debate. The side who wins are the ones who can show which is the best for the world, and we believe that regretting celebrities from endorsing is the best solution from these two justifications. One, a proper government, and two, raising awareness. To my first argument, proper government. Panels, notice that celebrities are endorsing politicians in the goal for their own benefit. For some, it's money, but for others, it's position in the cabinet. The best example of this is where Raffi Ahmad, a celebrity from Indonesia, endorses Prabowo because of his promised a position in the cabinet as a minister. This is very problematic because not all celebrities are experts in the politics field. To rule a country, you need a lot of knowledge like international relations, law, politics, etc. If this is continued, the cabinets would be filled with celebrities who barely have any expertise in the political field. If celebrities stop endorsing them, people barely have any expertise If celebrities stop endorsing them, people would not just blindly pick. Instead, what would happen is people would have a hard time to pick the person who will win the election. Therefore, they will actually attempt to look for the facts about this politician and will actually try to look into the matter. What would happen is, one, a celebrity will stop endorsing politicians, so therefore, two, people will stop blindly picking just because a celebrity they think they can trust endorses him. So three, people will actually try to look into the matter. Therefore, they would actually try to pick someone that brings the best benefit for their people. This justification only applies for our side panels because in the status quo, celebrities are using their status where they are worshipped for their own benefits, for positions in the cabinet. This has been proven in Indonesia, where singers and artists take place in political parties and use their celebrity status, not the substance, to promote themselves in the government. So they only use their massive following to win in this election. To my second argument, raising awareness. Panels, notice that people in developing countries are, as aforementioned, has low knowledge and awareness about politics. They are blinded by the politician. They hide the fact that corruption. They lie to the people. And adding celebrities who the people worship into this, people who are even more ignorant into this, people are even more ignorant to the importance of finding out who you're picking and what they will do. This is very important because the people will be easily manipulated. They are being used by the celebrities and the politicians for their own benefit, when the people themselves didn't realize that they are picking someone who are harming the people and only benefiting themselves. If we were to run this motion, it will be difficult for politicians to manipulate people because they lost a massive weapon, the massive following as a celebrity. Not only that, but this will give a chance for celebrities who are not openly supporting any politician to raise the awareness of people, to give the proper education and information needed for the election. Therefore, the people will be much more aware of the election and who they should pick and should not pick. Look at it like this. One, celebrities would stop endorsing the politician. So two, politicians will not have the easiest way to appeal to the people, endorsement. Therefore, they will have to actually try appealing to people with programs and what they will bring to the table for these people. Not only that, but the people will be more aware to the situation because there isn't someone that they worship telling them to pick someone else. They will have to try to pick for themselves. This is exclusive panels because the politicians have huge power in developing countries. As we all know, they have corrupted the people, and with the support of celebrities, it will be so easy for them to manipulate the people. But let's say the celebrities have the knowledge to be a politician. They know about politics, social relations, law, so they can be a politician. With this knowledge of a politician and the worship of a celebrity, this is someone who will abuse their power in the making. And even if they don't abuse their power, this will be a habit for the people to pick a celebrity to be a politician just because one celebrity was able to be a good one. This is very bad because just because one will be able to be a good politician, not because doesn't mean that the others will be a good politician too. And what if the people were smart enough people are not smart enough to pick for themselves? They know about the tricks. They know about the corruption, so they will not be easily manipulated. The ending would be the same because, as I mentioned, these celebrities have a huge following who worship them. There has been many scenarios where people are fighting over a celebrity feud, and this will happen again in this election matter. So that's why we believe that this motion should be run because it will bring more awareness to people, and this will bring more proper government for these developing countries. That is all from me. Thank you very much.